Previously on Dear Sapphy.
It's about guarding yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes the way that you can make people aware is by doing the opposite of what they expect and sticking to it as a boundary.
That sounds difficult because so actually that brings me to the aftermath, which is can be like a hovering phase. So sometimes they might come back to kind of regain control, and that's like a vacuum sucking the victim back in. And so some common tactics are: I miss you, like a fake apology. I miss you, I was wrong. Playing the victim: I've been so depressed without you. Future faking: I promise this will be different. And then sudden nostalgia: remember how we were good together. And I think that can be very dangerous, especially if they do it too soon, because I think, in my experience personally, it takes a while for you to even process. Like right after that situation, I was like, wait, what just happened? Like, did this, like, it takes a while to process it. And I'm still processing it. And so, but if they re-engage, then that cycle can start all over again. Or even if they don't try to re-engage to restart the process, it really will mess with your mind and be like, okay, maybe it was me, or maybe I did do something wrong, or maybe I did deserve this. So that like hovering phase, that aftermath, is crazy as well. And I do want to get to some of I want to get to some of the possible reasons why you may have attracted a narcissist, somebody with NPD in the first place, because this is where I had to take responsibility or just do an inventory, because it's like I kind of realized some of the reasons in my situation. One, I think I was vulnerable because I was single, and I had been single for a long time, and I was just very ready. And the person that was presented just seemed to check off all of the boxes without knowing what you said before about the research that can be done and the mirroring that can be done. I just was like, this is just too good to be true. And then full disclosure, I can't actually even really feel bad for myself, because one, Holy Spirit told me not to go there. Two, I had made a covenant with God, so I broke a covenant. I also disrespected a situation that they had because they weren't fully available. So part of that was also added to my mind. Again, excuse my language, I just don't know how else to explain it, because on the one hand, I know I experienced something that I didn't deserve, something that was emotionally abusive, but on the other hand, karma. You can't do something, especially if as a person, whatever your belief system is, you might not even believe in the same thing I believe in, but I think we can all agree, if you give somebody a word, especially an entity you feel like is your higher power, and you break that, then you kind of know there's going to be consequences. So I couldn't even really feel through at first what I had gone through, because on the one hand, I'm like, well, that's just a natural consequence of not listening to your intuition and breaking a covenant and going against what you knew was right in the first place.